through the procedure. That's right, if I will get underway. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for Her Excellency Ms. Quentin Bryce, AC, Governor of Queensland, and Mr. Michael Bryce. Please be seated. With Your Excellency, with your permission, I'll begin. Honours and awards by Her Majesty the Queen of Australia. Appointed members in the General Division of the Order of Australia. Mrs. June Elizabeth Bothwell. For service to netball administration, particularly through the restructuring and development of Netball Queensland. Venerable Master Chin Kung. For service to the Buddhist community in Queensland, particularly through the promotion of Buddhism and the fostering of interfaith activities between diverse ethnic groups, and to the community through support for educational and health institutions. Dr. Thomas Julian Murphy, OBE. For service to the community of Longreach, particularly to the Stockman's Hall of Fame and to a range of local organisations. Mr. Michael Christopher Power. For service to the building and construction industry, particularly in the field of civil engineering, and to the community through a range of charitable and sporting organisations. Awarded the Conspicuous Service Cross, Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Joseph Annex. For outstanding achievement as the Staff Officer Grade 1 Operations at the Headquarters Logistics Support Force. Squadron Leader Peter John O'Donnell. For outstanding service in the field of military technical workforce development, particularly as the Air Force Technical Trades sponsor. Awarded the Public Service Medal, Ms. Mary Judith Harris. For outstanding public service to emergency nursing locally and nationally. Outstanding public service as an advocate for improved working arrangements for fire service staff and enhanced service delivery of Queensland Fire Services. Medal of the Order of Australia in the General Division, Mr. John William Barrett. For service to rugby league football and to the community of Balwyn Shire, particularly through local government. James Brown. For service to local government in the Wide Bay Burnett region and to the community through tourism, training, health and sporting groups. Service to the community, particularly through the Cambrian Youth Choir. Archibald Nicholson. For service to the Surf Lifesaving Movement, particularly through administrative and training roles. Service to education, particularly through the Association of Students with Specific Learning Difficulties, Disabilities, Queensland, and to the community. service to industry and commerce in the electrical contracting sector, particularly industrial relations through employee training and development, and to the community. Mrs. Patricia Edith Richardson. Service to industry and commerce in the electrical contracting sector, particularly industrial relations through employee training and development, and to the community. John Dale Savage. For service to sport, particularly for school children and to the wider community of Ballina. Mrs. Vanessa Mary Seaky. For service to the community, particularly through recording the role and experiences of the service personnel and people of the Torres Strait during World War II. Francis Shannon. For service to paediatric nursing, particularly through providing innovative models for patient care and to child welfare through the programs SCAN and PACT. James Victor. For service to cycling, particularly as an administrator, technical official and event organiser. Mrs. Iris Margaret Williams. For service to the community of the Sunshine Coast through a range of emergency services, church and welfare organisations. Awarded the Conspicuous Service Medal, Sergeant Bradley John Coleman. For outstanding service as the Sergeant Cook of the 1st Aviation Regiment. Officer Class 2, Darren James Stanley. For outstanding service as the stock-taking warrant officer and acting regimental quartermaster sergeant for the 1st Joint Support Unit.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I extend to you my warmest congratulations to recipients of honours in the Australian Arts. What a wonderfully uplifting occasion we share this afternoon. I want you to know how delighted I am to be here with you and how much I value the opportunity to express to you my admiration and respect, to commend you, to delight in the ceremony, and to share the sense of pride in your families, your friends and your colleagues. I see it as most important to draw public attention to each one of you, to your achievements and to your contribution to our society that you have served so well. We owe you a particular debt of gratitude for your efforts made willingly without thought of personal reward. What wonderful examples you are in defining that marvellous sense of Australianness that we are proud to claim as our own. I refer here to civility, thoughtfulness, spontaneity and enthusiasm, virtues that are enormously important to progressive and harmonious society. I want to give my strong support wherever I can to the awards made through the Australian Honours System. They elevate the concept of giving to others, they heighten our respect for one another, they encourage Australians to think about the responsibilities of citizenship, of being engaged in our democracy. Across a broad range of professional, public and community service, and through extraordinary acts of self-denial, you have demonstrated in most compelling ways that as people together and as individuals, we have not sacrificed concern for the wider good, despite the easy distractions of materialism. Your commitment to the public good underpins those finest values and principles that give structure to a civilised society. As Governor, on behalf of all Queenslanders, I want you to know how highly I regard and appreciate your generosity and spirit. To all recipients I say, you are a source of courage, support and inspiration to all of us. Ours is a far richer and cohesive community, and we can look to the future with optimism. I'm so proud to be celebrating your community. My friends, I salute you.
Could you please stand now for the playing of the house record? Your Excellency, could I ask that you lead our honoured recipients outside for refreshments and for some official photographs. Thank you all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us on the lawn for afternoon tea.
I can see him.
Of course.
Yep,
Yes. Well,
that's fine. Okay, folks. Yeah, that's good. Good smile there. That's it. Good. Keep smiling. That's it. Very serious group, this one. That's it. That's better. One last one. That's good. Sorry.
So do you live in the